What is shaking? Make sure that microphone's working the way it's supposed to be. What's going on out there, everybody? JT here in the studio. It's Studio 10-4 live weekly update coming to you live from my studio here in Folsom, California. And it is the weirdest freaking thing right now outside. 100 degrees, going to be 100 degrees all the way through the week, supposedly. But 96, which, okay, hey, we got a cold spell going. It's overcast. Don't get it. Don't know what's going on. I don't know if we got fires going on out there, but it's getting darker as the afternoon goes on. So here we are, 5 o'clock in the Pacific, and it is shouldn't be dark until about 8:30 or so. But anyway, I don't know what's happening. Maybe that's the reprieve we're going to get for this weekend showdown in Merced for the Souza Memorial. So yeah, bring your jackets, guys, and lots of hot coffee and hot tea and everything so you can stay warm down there, because we might be getting a cold spell. And if we do, I want to make sure we can enjoy it right. Hey, I want to thank a couple people for today's show. First of all, obviously, love these guys, Truckin for Kids right up there. Of course, September 11th down in Irwindale, California. Take you guys over and show you something that's real important to us. Want to make sure you guys jump on board with this real quick and start getting it done. We have our page up, and that is on the 104magazine.com website. We have a TFK tab right here. Get pre-registered, man. And let me refresh that. Give it a little love. There it is. So get pre-registered. All you got to do is go to the TFK tab, click on it, and get yourself pre-registered in there. Get us a better idea how many people are coming out. I mean, I know you're all coming out, but I want to know you're all coming out. So pre-register your truck right here, and there you go. Boom. Going to be cool this year, man, on September 11th when you guys get down there. If you're pre-registered, yeah, remember all those lines and everything you used to stand in to get in? Not going to happen no more. So a little bit different, hopefully a little better, and a little easier to get y'all in, get you parked, and get you having fun at Truckin for Kids 2022. Truck drags all day, show and shine all day, fun all day. There's going to be a lot of fun going on. Probably going to be some nice, cool weather. So we're talking, early September. It should be really nice down there, down in SoCal. So get over here. Get to the 104 Magazine website, 104magazine.com, TFK Truck Show tab. Click on it and get yourself down here to pre-register your truck today. Appreciate it, y'all. Want to thank Colby Caliva. Way to go, buddy. SICRIGZ aluminum and stainless polishing. Of course, you all know the Caliva family. But this is my gentleman, my buddy Colby. And Colby's going to be at the Souza Memorial Truck Show this weekend. He'll be out there probably getting the final details in on a lot of the trucks that are at the show. And of course, I know he and CG are good buddies, so I'm sure he's got that truck all ready to go. But plenty of other ones, and he's going to have a booth down there and a product to all sell and give away. In fact, damn, I almost forgot. Now I got to remember where the heck I put it. I put it in here. Let's get this out. I want to show you guys. He's going to be doing a giveaway. And look at me, dummy. What did I do with them? Well, anyways, maybe I'll search around here and find those in a little bit. But pair of Hogue built Q134, I believe, fenders. Those are the quarter fenders with the triangle mount. And I have that in here somewhere. God dang it. Love it when a plan comes together. Wait a minute. Wait for it. Here it is. Let's go with this one here. There it is. Golly, JT, you did get it together. Right there. That's a look at it. So these are the big ones, man. These are the big ones a lot of you hay hauler guys are using. Guys, drop your trucks down on the ground. These fenders, when they're mounted right, they'll be just right there on top of the pavement when you let all the air out of the bags. These are the big ones. Q134, 134s, stainless steel quarter fenders. High quality, man. These are high quality fenders. This includes everything. This is a $1,500 set of fenders, guys. Get yourself down there, get some tickets bought for the raffle while you're down there, and get in on the action, because he'll be giving those away at the show. So Colby, thank you for that, buddy. Appreciate you doing that. That's a great gift to be giving away. Thank you again. And of course, talking about Souza Memorial, if you guys have any need for any information about the show, you can go over to the Souza Memorial Truck Show page on Facebook and get all that information. Everything's there that you need, including this flyer, which is kind of cool. Got the nice 10-4 logo there. Also have a schedule of events on there. And what I'll do after the show, guys, I'll post this up on our site, on our Facebook page. So we have everything there for you. Friday evening, Friday morning, 6 a.m. Gates are open. And I strongly suggest, you guys, earlier you get in, the better. I'm thinking get done what you can get done in the morning when it's still kind of cool. And then in the afternoon, wait for it to cool off again. And we'll get that light show going. But Saturday, same thing. Gates open for trucks to come in. Registration opens. You guys see all the information there. Show all day. Rodeo during Saturday's show, of course. And that's going to be hay squeeze games going on over there. That ought to be cool. I hear there's some big money up for grabs to be won during that. So be sure and get in on that and check it all out. Sunday's going to be the wind it down. We're going to do a little coffee breakfast thing. Last call, People's Choice Award, 9 a.m. and then 10 a.m. I believe they're going to start. They got one more event, 10 a.m. and then 11 a.m. I think it is, or is it 1 a.m.? Can't see down that far. I'll get this thing posted, and that way you guys can get the better view of it as well as me. Also have a map for you too, coming off of 99. This is again all posted on the Souza Memorial Facebook page, and you guys want to go there and look at it right now. Which I don't want you to do. I want you to stick around right here because I got a special guest today. We got to talking last week about a lot of different stuff, and some of the stuff that we talked about was one of the shows that that went on in the last couple of weeks or so, and that's Shell SICRIGZ. So one of our good friends of 10-4 magazine, friend of me, myself, personally, of course, Mr. Bubba Branch, waiting in the green room. Got a lot of cool pictures we're going to share with you guys today. Kind of taking it back a little bit, man, when Just a Phase was just beginning. So, this guy is one of those guys. If you don't know Bubba, I don't know where you've been, but if you probably haven't been to a truck show, that's for sure. If you're in social media and you're not following, get on there and give Bubba a follow. And he flies under the handle of Bubba and Crystal Branch, so that'd be his lovely wife with him there. But one of the nicest guys out there, and I say that a lot of times about a lot of guys, that there's a lot of nice guys out there in the shows and around our industry, and man, it is very true. I got to take a second here, guys. I didn't even catch up on the over here on the stream feed, and everybody that's on the show right now, guys, good afternoon. How are you doing? Or good evening. Colby D, Billy, Jamie Williams, what's up, buddy? Joe Wilson, Caleb Hammett, big winner. Hey, buddy. Always a winner, Caleb. You're always a winner in my book, man. We'll talk about that after we get done talking to Bubba. CG in the house. Yeah, buddy. I'll bet you're in full-blown show mode. Amber Fury, nice to have you aboard, Amber. Casey, Tiffany, Jason, man, we got a bunch on here today. You guys are awesome. Charles Hale, what's going on? Miss April Sieben, part of the Team 10-4 family. Right on. Good to have April in there. And Eddie Staley, what's going on? Good to have you there as well, my friend. And one more, Marcus. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, as I was saying, at JC, I'm not going to go away without saying howdy to you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you on the show. I'm glad you're here. Tim's in there too. I didn't see Tim in there. Tim Sieben, of course. In fact, guys, anybody that is in need of contact, look over on the Truckin' for Kids Facebook page. If you need to get a hold of somebody about volunteer stuff, and you're a vendor, anything that you need that's directly related to setting up and being at that show, not spectator stuff, but the other stuff, get a hold of Tim Sieben. He was going to put his number up and get that information out so that people could call and directly talk to him. I've been fielding a few of you guys on Facebook Messenger and stuff, which I don't mind doing at all. It's just I just don't know as much as Tim does when it comes to the latest up-to-date information that has to do with Truckin' for Kids. I can tell you it's going to be September 11th. I can tell you it's going to be in Irwindale down at the Speedway, and it's going to be a lot of fun. As far as the rest of that stuff goes and getting people in and when and all that, that'd be a Tim question. And again, get pre-registered. That's the big deal. So like I was saying, man, there's a lot of great guys in our industry. I've been fortunate enough over the years to meet some of the best, and I mean that with all my heart. There's just some fantastic people that are out there, and one of those guys is here with us right now. There he is, Mr. Bubba Branch. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, man, how you doing today, Studley? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right.
Good. Good to see you.
Good to have you back on the show, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Yeah. Bubba and I were having a little pre-show green room chat, and I'll tell you, man, we could probably do an hour of that and another hour on the show and just keep going and rolling, right?
That's true. Yes, sir. Always love talking with you.
I agree. Always the same, and I feel the same, and fun to do it. Well, I told everybody I got some pictures here ready for them. I'm going to bring them on up and bring them into the show with both of us, and talking about Just a Phase. Well, there's just the beginning of Just a Phase, right?
Yeah. That was at the very beginning. Yeah, we had at that point, looks like she had already been put on air, and we had started the process. But man, that brings back some good but yet hard memories.
Yeah, well, you know what, you think about it, man, she's kind of naked.
She's completely naked there. That was before the start of everything. We started at the bottom of this thing, and man, that brings back a lot of good memories. So,
well, here let's jump ahead a little bit, and we got to get into it of little side by side comparison of where we started and where we went. But it happened pretty fast. There's your lovely bride right there.
Yeah, that's my girl right there. Yeah.
There you are. Good shot of both of you.
Yes, sir.
And the truck's starting to take shape. I mean, things are happening here now.
Yes, sir.
Again, these are earlier, so
Yep.
Now this is pre-COVID for you too, right?
Yeah, that was definitely pre-COVID. Yeah, I was in pretty bad shape. You knew about that process.
Yep.
You were one of the ones I talked to right after I got out of the hospital. So yeah, that was a rough go there.
Yeah, buddy. Well, I've got a couple of friends close to me here, and when I say close to me, I don't mean like in the room or anything. Folks,
yes,
don't panic. But they both got COVID right now, and they're both first timers, and they and both vaccinated. So
wow.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. I'll leave that alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yes, sir.
More shots here of Just a Phase, and again, these are the earlier ones, and
yes,
and this next one coming up here is actually a video.
Yep.
Doing a little walk around.
Yep. And that was when we first picked it up from the paint shop. Right after, literally, that was January 11th, 2021 is when that was.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that was before. So many changes have happened since that video. Actually, there's so much. We hadn't even started on the interior yet. At that point, it was still completely naked.
Yeah, none of the tank lights, fairing lights are on.
Yeah, there wasn't. Literally, that was still with the old stacks on it. Man, we had. We did some Talladega. We went back to Talladega and did some more frame cover work after that, and man, yeah, it's a pretty interesting to see it go back like that,
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
We've got a pretty good history with you, Bubba, and that's mainly because you've been with 10-4 here. This goes back to May of 2021, and this is when we actually had you and Chad Violet get together.
Yes.
And this is a little more up to date. Here we go. A little more up to date.
Yes. Yeah. That was a pretty big deal for me. Always had so much respect for Chad and his work. Of course, 10-4 is legendary. That was always a dream of mine to be in 10-4. So to be able to take this truck and to make it where you guys thought it was worthy of that, and then to have Chad come out and to photograph that, I was just completely honored. But I thought he did a really good job, me personally, with taking that, because at the time the truck wasn't done either. So he really took, he took a lot of, I think he should take a lot of credit for making that old bucket of bolts look pretty good in those photos. So
amazing what a few filters will do.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I won't admit to that too much, but yes, you're right.
We don't retouch nothing around here at 10-4, baby. It's all raw and organic, man.
Right. Yes, sir.
So I would, you tell me. I know there's been a lot of changes even since this. So.
Oh yeah, man. We had since those photos, and we had all the stainless work, the custom twisted mirror brackets we had done, which was just those things are just amazing. I mean, all the way from the radiator support arms all the way back, and we really went through. I changed a few things. I really wanted the theme of the truck to flow good, so I felt I was getting away from that a little bit. So we just kind of basically took the inside, kind of started over a little bit, and kind of revamped it, and just stayed with the theme all throughout. So that way, it just kind of flowed really good. I thought I was kind of getting away from it a little bit, so I felt that, of course, with the help of my lovely bride, who's been just a huge help with that. I mean, like, see, those are the old 12 gauge custom mirror
Yep.
brackets there that I had
Yep.
on it. Man, did those things just change that truck? Them boys at SH Tube just killed it. They just did a great job.
And if you guys want to see a real good view and good look at Just a Phase, go back to 10-4 Magazine's Facebook page, hit the live button on the page, and that'll take you down to our live streams. And Bubba and I did a walk around of that truck at Matt's this year.
Yes.
We froze our asses off out there in
Yeah.
the middle of the day in the sunshine.
I gotta share something with you real quick, John. Is a
Sure.
good friend of mine, Mr. Williams, Mr. Jamie Williams. He texted me before that show, and he said, "Hey, just good luck at the show." And he said, "Let me offer a little bit of advice." And I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "You're going into Louisville." He said, "So he said, you need to pack for every season within the week." And I laughed. I told him, of course, "Yes, sir. Yeah, no problem. I'll definitely take that advice." Well, guess what? I didn't take that advice, but he was right. You need to pack for every season within the first 3 days of that place. Man, it was unbelievable.
I talked to somebody the other day. We were talking about Matt's this year, and I was laughing because Wednesday, my first day out in the show lot and walking around doing my thing, I'm wearing t-shirt and shorts, normal, JT attire, man. That's what I wear, right?
Yes.
And I did that through into the night, through the light show Wednesday night.
Yep.
Come out there Thursday, it's like, well, that ain't happening again.
Yeah. You even had Carl the cart was all bundled up whenever I seen you.
His antifreeze was freezing, baby.
Man, it was pretty nasty out. It really was. We went from sunshine into 40-mile-an-hour winds and cold. And I'm like, what in the heck is going on?
Yeah, it was the wind that cut through us, buddy. It was
the
wind,
definitely.
Man. That was the worst. God, but you know what?
Hey.
It is what it is. It's Matt.
Yes, sir. I had the time of my life, though. I mean, that was a dream come true to drive that truck up to that gate. And we got there late that Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember now exactly, but we got there late, and my wife was behind me in the pickup truck, and I kind of eased out the truck real quick, set the brakes and up underneath the lights, and I got out of the truck. She said, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm fine. Just give me 2 minutes, and we'll take it all in." I took one picture, went over there, parked the truck, and I told her, I said, "I feel pretty good about this one. I think I'm well. I was just taking it all in." So that was a dream come true to be able to make Matt's up there, and to be able to drive my old truck in there with me was pretty special for me. So.
Well, listen, Matt's is a show that don't ever think, how do I put this? Look, you should be ready for any show. Just every show is a different deal, and
Right.
Matt's is one of those ones, though, don't count yourself out.
Yes, sir.
Because you don't think you're ready. Get out there, get in it, do it,
and
learn from it, and
yes, sir.
And then go again and do it over again.
Well, next time. Funny story about that too. When I pulled up, one of the gentlemen asked me. He said that was like the next day or whatever. We were parking trucks. He asked me, could he run my ECM? I said, "Yes, sir. You can run it." So he plugs into it and he runs it. And he says, "You know what category you're in, right?" I said, "Yes, sir." Showing unlimited mileage. And he kind of pointed over to the trucks that were already parked, and there was, Bo Cephas was there, and Mr. Bottomley's truck was parked there. I actually was parked right next to him. So anyway, he looks at me and he goes, "You're in that group." And I said, he kind of raised his eyebrow, and I said, "Yes, sir, I know." And he says, "Okay." You know what I mean? So I told my wife, I said, "Well, we already knew, we needed, but we always come with our best anyway. We always do our best, and it just goes without question." So, but it was just fun to be there with them guys, be on that road with them guys, and all the support that we had from friends and old friends and new friends coming by. It was just incredible. It was a lot of fun.
Well, I would encourage anybody, and I mean anybody. I'm not saying bring some old jalopy in there, but
yes, sir.
Bring yourself prepared to
sir.
go up against the best, and whatever in your mind you think that is,
right.
That's a starting point. You got to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
And I wish I could tell you the issues, but we've got some, like get ready for a show issues we've published over the years. What does it kind of take? What do you need to do?
Yes, sir.
Anybody out there that's got, look, if you're thinking about going to a show and competing, I think you probably already got some of the sickness in your veins. So you know what's kind of going on. All you got to
That's
do
true.
now is figure out how far gone all these other guys are. And this
Yeah.
last year, 2022, I think the bar got blown off the rails, man. It just
Yeah.
went, out
I
the
agree.
window. It just sure did.
Yes, sir.
It
Yeah, it was a
sure
great.
did.
There
So
was some great trucks. I mean, there was just as many nice trucks over in the regular lot as there was on the show lot. I mean, it was incredible. I mean, everywhere you turned. I mean, there was one point I just drove around the truck.
how'd that one get in there?
Oh man.
I don't know where that came from. I have no idea. Edit. Damn, that producer over there's fired.
Oh, John, when I see you, man, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh Lordy,
I've been
okay,
taking
man.
I've been taking shrapnel for that. I've been taking shrapnel for that for the last, I don't know, it's been they left it up for like 24 hours. And
That was supposed to be for next week when we featured that show and they had in wherever it
oh
was.
man, I'm never gonna live this one. But Dave McKinney and all of my, oh man, this is all bad. This is all
Hey,
bad.
you know what? We're all brothers, buddy, and
We are. Yes, sir. Yeah,
and the right way, and we love each other the right way. It's all
they
good.
just better keep on when I'm not in arm's reach of them. That's the catch right there. I've been catching shrapnel and taking grenades for 2 days now.
Oh man, I couldn't help it. I don't know where that came from. I have no idea. Anyway, so
That's
there's
classic, John. That's going to go down as a classic right there.
thank
That's a
you.
good one.
I try to keep it relevant and real, baby.
Oh man, that's great. Man,
Well, listen, there's been some Brandon. What's up, buddy? Good to have you on the show, man. But Brandon's another good dude that
yes, sir.
was KW man for there, and good to have you on here. Yeah, you know what? It's all in good fun. It is what it
It
is.
is. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Let's fast forward a little bit now, and you did Matt's. You did real well in Matt's too,
Yes, sir.
and it was a great experience. Loved interviewing you and doing
Yes, sir.
your walk around. And all of a sudden, man, you're at Super Rig. What
Yes,
the
sir.
hell, right?
Yeah, another. Yeah, John. I mean, another. I just that was that was one of the coup de grace for me. That was one that I've been telling my wife for about the last 10 years. I just want to be able to do this show one time. I want to give it my all. Growing up, coming up in the business, watching these guys that I had looked up to for so many years. And I'm gonna name drop a few if you don't mind. But
No, go ahead.
Truett Novosad was one of them. I mean, he's one of the guys. Clint Dix out of Lake City, Florida, great friend of mine.
All good friends at 10-4, buddy. I mean,
Yes, sir.
you're naming a family role pretty much. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And but I mean, there's many more. Todd and Beth, with Clean Slate Environmental. I mean, these guys were just, just some of the guys that I just was in awe of. Some of the trucks that they built over the years. Of course, Mr. Williams too, and them guys over here at J&L. They've always built beautiful trucks, and he's always been kind enough to me to reach out to me and give me just a little bit of advice here or there, as we go along. And he did here too as well. Also, one of my really good friends who we all are friends with, he talked to me a lot about this show, was Mr. Huddleston, which we recently lost him. So, but yes, so he was very instrumental in us going there too. And he was after me and just giving me things to look after, things to watch for, things to do, and just offering up advice. So,
Right.
but those guys there were was really what laid the groundwork for me. I wanted, Vinny Diorio too. He's another one that just builds some of the baddest trucks on the planet, if you ask me.
I know Vinny. Is Vinny part of the NAST? Is that the Vinny I'm thinking of, or no?
I'm not sure. I don't want to speak on that. I don't really.
Okay,
know.
yeah, I know the name. I do know the name. By the way, take a minute.
He owns Roland Transport. I'm sure you.
Yes.
He's got. They're just all cool rides. I don't. Kind of like I was saying about the guys at Fleenor Brothers the other day. I would love for somebody. I'd give $50 for somebody to show me an ugly truck with their name on it. It's not possible, So, but anyway, so those guys were very instrumental for that. And watching them and learning from them along the way, and they were always just so kind to me to offer up advice. I'd ask stupid questions, and they'd answer them every time, and just good-hearted people. So when I decided we were going to go out that way, and like I said, Mr. Huddleston had a big role in that for me. He kept encouraging me the whole time to go, and I doubted myself too much, to be honest with you, which something I've got to get over, especially listening to his advice. So anyway, we went out there, and man, the old truck did very well. We showed him limited mileage. I thought that was that was the right thing to do, so we did it. And man, it was a great show. We showed really good the truck, but we had learned a little bit too from Matt's. And I knew we weren't clean enough at Matt's, and that was my fault. So we really buckled down and really just, I mean, we worked on that thing for a solid week. I mean, it's about 1,200 miles the route we took from our house up there to Branson, Missouri, and so a little bit under that. But anyway, so we didn't. Like I told one of the judges, we did not dream of genie it up here. We actually we drove it, so it was a mess. And so we just started working on it, and we did really well. I was very, very, very proud to tell you we made the calendar for 2023, the Shell Rotella SICRIGZ calendar, which was what I was wanting to do. That was what I wanted the most. And then we took best engine, we took best
chrome,
yes sir. And then we finished second in our class, in the limited mileage class. So that was pretty special for me.
Did you drink out of that trophy yet?
No, not yet, but I probably will. Yes.
I think save that for the Christmas party, man. I want to see a picture of it when it happens too.
You know what? That's a deal. I'll do that for you, John. I sure will. I owe you one for that picture anyway. So
wait a minute. What picture?
I don't know. I forgot it. But yeah, so we had a great time, and I was very, very pleased with it, and just couldn't say enough about it, about the show. We had a great time. Man, it was definitely a dream come true for me. A couple of things I'd like to share about that was, like I said, that evening, was the day or so after the awards. Clint called me on the phone, and he was talking to me, and he said, do me a favor. And I said, what's that? He said, just take it all in. He said, because I didn't, he said, because he was on it. I think he said it like 10 years ago. Don't quote me if I'm wrong on that. I apologize. But anyway, he said, one thing he did was he said he was chasing the next one. So he said, just don't chase the next one. He said, just soak this all in. This is a big deal amongst your peers. And that really was. I mean, when I said that evening, I looked across a lot, and then, I'm looking at some of the guys' trucks that I look, like I said, that I grew up in the business watching, and with so much respect. And then you're on that lot with those guys. That was just being there for me was fantastic. But then to walk away, I mean, I showed in some of the classes with those guys, and man, we did very well. So the truck was good. My wife, of course, was a big help. She cleaned on that thing for days. And the boys from SH Tube, they just did such a great job with all the additions that we did to it, even from Matt's to SICRIGZ, which wasn't that long, but within that distance, we really buckled down and made some changes. We added a few things, took some things away, because in my philosophy, sometimes less is more.
Yep.
And so I like a lot of the clean look. That's what I like, and I took some of that from those guys years ago. So, but then you got, at the end of all that, you don't think those guys are watching, or the people that you respect are watching, but all those guys, well, every one of them did reach out to me after the fact and congratulate me and stuff like that privately. So that's pretty doggone special right there for me,
Absolutely. No, I look at all the guys that are out there, including you, that are showing and competing and just doing what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, man. Life ain't a truck show every day. So there's everybody got the grind going on too while they're doing what they're doing. And
yes, sir.
We can't all be like Gary Jones and just sell trucks all the time. I mean, I don't know. That guy.
Yeah. Well, I figured out the formula. I'm just going to share it with you guys.
Okay, share that, please.
So
with all of
it's Miss Devery. That's what it is. It's she now. I opened up her a company called Sugar Mama Truckin. That's what she does. So I mean, so she owns the rights to SMT. So I mean, listen, ladies, that's where it's at. You know what I mean? So
hey, I don't know if you've been catching a lot of these comments that have I've been coming in. I've been posting them up as I've seen them, but
I have not. No, sir.
Yeah, go back and read them. You've gotten a lot of very, very respectful and heartfelt compliments, and
awesome.
Just deserves from a lot of folks. So
yes, sir. I will do that.
And I agree with all of them. They're all right there and nailing it. Jamie Williams, just most recent of many that are giving you some
Yes, sir.
compliments, man.
I'm very grateful.
Yeah, absolutely. It's cool seeing all you guys do what you're doing at this point with what's out there, and something I keep kind of trying to hammer home, and that's this, man. And I know I might be preaching to the choir here with everybody that's watching right now, but there might be other people that are going to come in that haven't seen what we do, and I say I'm part of all this too, and
Yes, sir.
how it all rolls out now. What we were doing 20 years ago, man, literally 20 years ago, that's when I used to show.
Yes, sir.
We thought, pretty cool, right? It was some cool stuff. We were breaking some ground. It was definitely a, exciting time. Matt's was as stressful then as it is ever. It never changes. It's still the same thing.
Yes, sir.
But the deal is, man, I'll tell you, I don't remember seeing guys signing autographs on magazines and posters and pictures and it has become, you guys have gotten to become rock stars in the eyes of a lot of not just kids.
Yes, sir.
There's adults out there that are, you guys are the stars of the show and the industry. And I mean, listen, don't take it the wrong way. I'm just saying, man.
No, I understand. It's hard
it's no different. It's no different than a NASCAR driver to me, or a monster truck driver, or any kind of entertaining sort of thing that's out there that people do like they do. I think you guys are right in there, man.
It's hard to accept that. I mean, I appreciate it. Sometimes I don't know if they're just kidding with me, if they're serious, but maybe I don't just try not to, think too much onto that. But really the honest truth of it is, I won't speak for a lot of the guys, but some of them will feel the same way because we've talked about it, is that we just love trucks. The one thing I say, and I've used this at several of the shows and in the interviews, was one thing I feel about it: doesn't matter where you're from, what your religion is, doesn't matter what color your skin is, doesn't matter. When you're on that lot with us or on a show truck lot, there's one thing that unites every one of us: that you're there because it's 150 degrees outside, or it's 40-degree winds like it was, Matt. There's one thing that absolutely unites us to our soul, and that's those trucks. We all love trucks. If you're there, you love trucks. It doesn't matter. I've had conversations with guys, I couldn't even understand what they were saying. You know what I mean? But we knew what we were talking about those trucks. And so I'm very passionate about that. I feel it to my soul. It really makes me, it really fires me up talking about it like that, because, when those kids drew that, when that young man drew that picture of Just a Face for me and presented it to me at Matt's, his family came all the way from Cocoa, Florida to give that to me. And I live an hour and a half from Cocoa. So, and he said that to me, and the young ladies that were coming up and were asking for the sign the magazines. I thought it was a joke. I mean, I thought they were teasing with me, but then to see their expression on their face, it was incredible for me. But somewhere down the line, he had told me that something that I did, he really liked it. So I don't know if it was the story of the truck, I just or all of it. But it was very touching to see that. And that someone would take the time to do that for me, oh, man, it was just an incredible feeling for me,
Well, listen, all of it, and I mean this about all of you, especially you, Bubba, it's organic. You're just doing what you do. You're just being you. And that's what's cool about it.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man, it is just an organic thing that's happened within what you do, how you conduct yourself, how you run your business, how you show your trucks,
yes,
and the family you've created over the years. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there's that picture that young man drew for me, and there's another one too. I won't bring it out, but another young man did the same thing and drew the picture. And his mother said that, she said he follows me on all the social media platforms, and that he just loved everything about the truck and the story with it that went along with it and everything. But it's just real. It's just the truth. It's not anything fabricated. It just, you ask a question and we just give it to you from our heart, or at least I know I do. And I know most all the guys do as well. I've heard these guys. I've been around them a lot. I broke bread with them. Some of them been right here at my eating table, and that's a big deal for me. So, and so for them guys to really pour their hearts out like that at these shows, it really is something that we take a lot of pride and a lot of love into is sharing it with the people that actually, like I said, if you're on that yard, you love trucks, period. No questions.
Well, there's something that brought a thought to me here, and Billy Joe Burrell says, shoot, I'll say it out loud. I looked up to Bubba, Gary, Jacob, and all three stand-up fellas got to have goals and people to learn from.
Wow.
And what Billy Joe says right there that stands out to me is and I said it's organic. What you guys are doing is just you guys being yourselves, being organic, right?
Yes, sir.
There's other industries out there and other places and other things going on where people there's not that next wave coming up behind them.
Yes, sir.
And you guys are setting some nice examples out there for people to look towards and say, this is what's possible if you work your ass off and get it done.
Yes,
you
sir.
can do this too. And
Yes,
I said that years ago myself. I didn't do what I did for anybody except for you.
Sure.
When I said that, you guys can go back and look at the story.
Yes,
when Dan did my story, I built my truck to show people out there, because I used to hear all the time, man, I wish I was that guy. Look at that truck. Why did he get all that money or whatever, whatever the blah, blah, what all that stuff. Work your ass off. You too can have some fun,
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you can.
Absolutely. And you guys like yourself, that's what we took from it. And there's another one too, just to share this. Mr. Truitt told me one time, he said, Bubba, just be you and be you. Just show the class that you have. Whether it's winning with class or losing with class, just be yourself. And and that stuck with me for, man, I can't even tell you when that was. I'll tell you, he had the truck. I remember the truck the year. So the truck was when he still had High Cotton. We all remember High Cotton. So that was one of the legendary heavy haul trucks for me. And so he told me that, then he said, just win or lose with class. And it stuck with me. And Mr. Williams has said the same thing. I mean, all them guys that I named, even old Mr. Bob Harley, his same thing. He's another one, just a class act guy. You know what I mean?
If he's in a good mood.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah.
Love you, Bob. You know that, buddy. You know that, right? Yeah.
Yes, he does know we love him. Yes. Yeah. And he better know that anyway.
Yeah, I think he does. No, Bob's good people, man.
Yes, sir.
All this together, doing the best we can is all we can ever do. And if anybody out there watching this gleans anything from it that makes you feel better about what you're doing and the direction you're going, jump on that road and follow, man, and then become a leader, because you'll be that person leading the next wave of guys like Bubba that are out there and doing what they're doing, man. I mean, listen, there's a shortage of trucks out there. There's a shortage of drivers out there. There's a shortage of people doing good in our industry. Be the next ones to come in and do the good. So love to have you all be a part of that. And thanks for coming along, all of you watching today. And I know there'll be more along the way that'll watch after the show's over and post it up. You got Mr. Stephen Molanders in here too, buddy.
Steve-O.
There he is, man. Commenting, he says he believes this is just the beginning. So
absolutely,
I have to say, yeah. You guys have done well. A lot of great stuff happened in 20 years since my time out there competing, and for me, I got the best job in the world. I don't have to stress about cleaning, polishing.
Yes, you do.
I just go out there and have fun with all you guys, showing off everything you do, man.
Yes, you do. There's been several times that you wheeled by me or spun by me, and it's 100 degrees and I'm soaking wet or freezing rain, and we just laugh and shake hands, and I'm like, man, damn you, John.
I don't tell anybody. It might be a cold beer in my hand too. I don't know.
That's okay. That's all right. You're entitled to that, John. You're entitled.
I'll tell you what, man. I can tell you how absolutely blessed I am to be where I am in this world to this day.
Sir.
And there's some big news coming up for me here pretty soon that
awesome.
I can't wait to share with everybody. I'm holding off on that, but I'm telling you right now, 10-4 it's a home for me for life, and I love being here at 10-4 doing what I do, and all the things we have in store for everybody too coming up. That's going to be happening with 10-4 in the years to come. Man, there's just
it's exciting.
What? We're going to be doing a lot of good stuff.
Your name is synonymous with 10-4. You don't think of John without a Big John without thinking of 10-4 magazine. So let's just be honest.
Well, I like that, and it's very humbling. It really is. Dan and Eric did a hell of a job building this magazine and this format into what it is.
Yes.
That being said, if it wasn't for all the guys with the trucks out there, wouldn't be any magazine either. So everybody worked together, and it's been a team effort. It really has.
It's definitely one that we all love. So.
Got a comment here. What do we got going on, James? Don't forget the C&J HD show this weekend in Iowa. Well, if it's cooler than Iowa than it is out here, I might just join you. I don't know.
Right, exactly. It's pretty steamy out here in Florida too. Central Florida's on fire right now.
Yeah, so, I'm thinking that it probably is. I mean, like what did you say it was? It's 100 and 100. I mean,
yeah, we're the heat index has been 110, 112 all week, and they're projecting it to be record highs in the next 4 or 5 days. So it's literally you walk outside, it's like you almost want to spontaneously combust. It's horrible. You better get your sombreros out because you're burning.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
man.
it's pretty bad. So
I can take a little bit of humidity, and I got a feeling right now. I can't see my weather station. I can't tell how hot or anything it is out there right now. But with this overcast out there, I'm betting 96 was when I looked out there, and the humidity was going up. So I got a feeling we're going to get muggy out there too, which usually doesn't happen out here. And that's the weird. It's just weird. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, well, we have 3 seasons here now. We have hot, hotter, and hottest. So that's all we got here. So
that's what I'm thinking, man.
Yeah,
you walk outside and you're dry, and then all of a sudden you're just wet.
Oh, you'll break a sweat walking to the truck. I mean, it's disgusting. It's like, what am I doing? You know.
So what's coming up? What's next on the slate for Big Bubba?
Oh man, well we got as my wife is gleaming at me over the counter because sometimes I
come on around there, get in the shot.
Say hi to everybody. To spill the beans, but we do have a couple things in the works. But I can't. We don't want to. She doesn't want me to say too much about the next one, if you will. So there is a next one coming real soon. But some of you will say it's a typical Bubba build, and some of you will say that it's something totally out of the box. So that's pretty much how I got to leave it because I promised her secrecy. Now, John, get with me later. I'll spill the beans. Because it's driving me crazy.
I've got a few thoughts here, but I'm just going to leave them off the table right now.
Yeah, it's probably.
And I'll share them with you later. But yeah, okay.
Perfect. Yes.
I can't wait to see whatever you bring up. And
yes, sir.
So right now it's just a phase. So is version 2.0 going to be not a phase?
I don't think it'll be that, but you'll definitely go, man.
It should be something even better.
Yeah, it should be something even better. Maybe even a little redemption down the road. So
all right.
There you go.
Well, that's awesome to hear. Now you got me interested in thinking. I don't know where, that makes me wonder what you're thinking about now. Okay.
Right. Yes, sir. Yeah. All so
right. Are you changing logos?
Yeah. Nope, not changing logos.
Okay.
Stay the same logo, but but Crystal and I, we're gonna partner up with the guys again over at SH Tube, and we're gonna make one hopefully that. But I think John, this will be it for me. One more, and then I'm done. So
okay. All right.
Yep. So this will be
until Colt's ready because he's already talking about his build. So
yeah, we got a little 9-year-old that's very familiar with Big John at 10.4. So he's one of your biggest fans, John. By the way.
Well,
so
I'm his biggest fan.
Yeah, he is. That kid loves it. When you're on this thing, man, he is all in it, man. So he keeps telling me one day he's going to interview Big John. So don't be surprised if you don't get an interview coming soon.
Hey, you know what? Bring him, baby. I'm ready. Next show, if you got him, we'll get him in front of the camera on the mic. I want to hear him.
That kid's ready. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he did an interview at show with the Boston Truckin.
Yeah.
He was
man, he was ridiculous.
I'm ready. He wants to be in Steven's next music video.
Yes,
he is a big fan of Steven's.
Oh
music,
man,
so.
I don't. Does anybody call Steven Big Mo?
Big Mo, but no, but I like that. I don't know that he was.
I like that,
but hey, I like it too. I think that works.
Hey Mo. We're going to call you Big Mo from now. I am anyway.
Big Mo. Hey, I like it, John. I
think we just broke it right there, man.
Just broke the seal right there, Steven. There you go. Big Mo in the house.
Yeah, Big Mo. What is it? And Big Mo says it's done.
There you go. So look at us, John, changing lives. Look at that. You know what I mean?
Influencing people, winning friends, changing lives. I don't know.
That's what we do.
Hey, high five, brother. High five.
Right there,
man. I love it. All right, Bubba. Listen, I can't wait to see you again. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'm thinking it's going to be in September.
Yeah,
Yes?
hopefully. Yes, sir. I'm hoping as well. Trucking for Kids. You guys go
Okay.
out there, pre-register. Trucking for Kids.
Yep.
Trucking for Kids. Everybody go pre-register and make that show. It's for a great cause.
Make it happen. Get out there and get it done, and
Yep.
get a chance to see Big Bubba. Are you bringing Crystal and?
Yes, if we do go out there, we will definitely. My lovely bride will be with me. You know, I can't. I forget how to walk if it wasn't for her. So let's just be honest. You know, so I'm lost without her. But yes, she'll definitely be with me. I don't know if Colt will make the trip, but if he does, prepare yourself. So
I am ready. I am ready. We break new ground all the time around here at 10-4, and it's ready for some more. I think we're ready for a 10-4, kids show
Kids
live.
edition.
I think so, man.
That kid there, I'm telling you, man, he is completely. Oh man, he's been pushing for his own YouTube channel, so I'm a little leery of that because I guess it's because I don't know much about it. But
I mean, I'll tell you what, man, I'm not surprised. The kids nowadays, man, they're not afraid of the mic or camera or nothing because they got one in their hand all day long, right?
Very true. Never thought about it like that, but you're right. And he did that interview. He did it. That's what he wants to do. He wants to start interviewing people with at the truck shows. I told him, hey, go ahead. You know, because most all the people that he goes to, they've known him since he was a baby. So it's not like he's interviewing complete strangers. I mean, you're talking about like we were up there at Shell. Our good friends Terry and Miss Casey were there, and they had the girls. And man, he just the kid doesn't meet a stranger. I don't know where he gets that from, but But so prepare. Yeah. I don't know where he gets it, but anyway. Yeah. So prepare yourself, John, whenever you see him, because he's probably going to do some kind of silly interview with you. So.
I'm gonna two things. I'm gonna say number one right here, right now. Is he coming out too?
I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I don't want to say that yet.
When and where, not when and if, but when and where, we're gonna make that happen.
Okay.
He's gonna be the guy interviewing somebody at a show near you soon. So
we're
gonna do that.
He'll love it.
And I want to throw this out and then let you go.
Yes, sir.
I want everybody to know, and everybody that we're talking to right now, for the most part, these are our friends. These are guys that come in every week and they hang out with us and watch the show, and we see them around the country at different shows, different times, different places. I want to say something about perception. The old saying used to be, "Don't judge a book by its cover." Perception is more in line with who we are and what we are these days.
Amen.
Don't y'all ever look at Bubba and think anything until you talk to the man and get to know him. And I want y'all to think about that with anybody you ever look at and don't know and haven't said hello to. Until you do that, you don't know them. So get yourself out there and take that opportunity to do that with whoever it is that's in front of you. And people walking by you, man, say hello to them. You'd be amazed what happens.
Absolutely.
It's a big world out there. The part that you're walking in is as much as you can influence or at least be a part of. Step into it and be relative to it. So
yes, sir. Agreed.
Love you, man. Good to see you,
bro. Thank you very much, John. On behalf of my family and myself, thank you. Thank you to all the guys watching the show. We enjoy this every week. It's 8:30, 9 o'clock here at the house, but we try to make it every week. We just love catching up. What it does is just thank you for tying us all in together. It brings us all together in the middle of the week when we have no bit. We should probably be doing something else, but we enjoy it. So just thank you. That's it. So
my pleasure. Again, I'm the lucky guy here. I'm the luckiest guy in the world to be doing what I do. So I appreciate you. Thanks for doing always what you do. Crystal, goodbye, honey. We'll see you at the next show next time somewhere soon. Okay.
Bye. Thank you.
All right. Take care. All right, Bubba. We out. Bye-bye.
See you.
All right, guys. There, Bubba Branch and his lovely bride. Hanging around here in the studio live, Studio 10-4. Great talking to Bubba and all the rest of you, everybody, man. Big Mo, what's up, buddy? That is it. You're shaking, man. Yeah, you are Big Mo now. Everybody that chimed in today, man, you guys are awesome. Thanks for jumping in and joining the show and having some conversation and being a part of it. Want to just go over when closing in the show again. This weekend, y'all be sure and get out. That is in Merced County Fairgrounds in Merced, California, June 24th, 25th, 26th. That will be the Souza Memorial Truck Show. Be sure and check that out. Again, I will post up the schedule and the map. I will do that after I close the show out here. Want to take a second and say hi to my sweetheart, Miss Julia. I don't know if you're still there. I didn't get a chance to say hi to you, honey, but thanks for jumping in. Miss Jean Suji, good to have you on the show, because you know what? Without Jean, heck, there wouldn't be no 10-4. She was part of the team that founded this whole thing. Of course, Eric Stevens' former wife. So wonderful to have you stepping in and watching. And thank you for the compliments, Jean. I appreciate that. Cindy, yeah, thank you. Absolutely, yeah. You guys always jump back in and watch the show. Once the show's over, it'll post up on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. I noticed we didn't have any YouTube viewers today, and I'm not surprised. You guys are always kind of hanging over here on the Facebook thing, but I appreciate that wherever you're watching from. Do me a huge, big, solid favor too, if y'all would share the show. Be sure and talk it up to your friends, and 10-4 Magazine Facebook page. If you haven't joined our group, that is the 10-4 Magazine Lounge. It's a private group. Come on in and hang out. John Murray, what's up, buddy? I know I'll be seeing you soon. And Cindy, yeah, well, I'll be looking forward to meeting you there in Merced. Good to know you're going to be there. You and your husband to be showing up and meet both of you guys. That's awesome. Everybody else that was in the show today, appreciate y'all tuning in. Be sure and of course get pre-registered. Can't say it enough. Truckin' for Kids. That show is coming up before you know it. If you are coming out to Irwindale to the show, pre-register and get that done for us. We'd appreciate the heck out of that. All you got to do is go to the 10-4 Magazine website and get her done. I want to say thanks to Stay Loaded. They're right there. Official clothing apparel provider of 10-4 Magazine. And when I say that, they are the official provider. If you guys want to get your 10-4 gear, real simple to do. There's this little guy right there, and that is on every page of the website. Get your 10-4 gear right here. And there it is. Coolest shirts around, 10-4 Magazine. Get them now before the show, man. And that way you got yours when you show up. If not, we're going to have shirts and we're going to have everything that we have available at Truckin' for Kids and this weekend at Merced at the show. Don't worry. We'll have stuff there for you there as well. So I hope you guys will be able to take a moment and get down there, and we'll have the Truckin' for Kids official trailer there. Caleb Hammett, what's going on, buddy? I hope I see you in California in September too, man. I really, really do. Miss you, buddy. You've been busy, man. You've been a busy show, man, is what you've been doing. And well, I'll tell you, there's a story there, and not that we haven't kind of told Caleb's story, but that was back, that was Caleb 1.0, man. Caleb, you're like Caleb 3.0 now, I think, at this point. You've gotten around and done some things, my friend, and congratulations and much success to you, and continue the good work and doing what you're doing. We'll see you all this weekend. All of the Team 10-4 folks will be down there in Merced for the Souza Memorial. I want to say again, thank you to Colby Caliva, SICRIGZ Aluminum and Stainless Polishing. Thanks a lot for helping us bring the show today and this weekend. We will be live streaming all weekend and bringing you entertainment from the show. I plan on doing as many walkarounds as I can at Friday and Saturday, and we have lights Friday night and Saturday night. And then also I want to get over to the Truckin' for Kids trailer and set up a little Studio 10-4 live interview time and talk with a few folks, maybe get some setups and get people over there, and maybe just grab some people walking by. You never know. We'll make it fun, whatever we do. So appreciate you guys. You're the best part of 10-4 Magazine. You're the reason we do everything we do. Thank you to all the truckers out there. Thank you to all the owner operators out there, drivers, any of you guys that are out there that have anything to do with us in our industry. Thank you very much. Thank you for being a big part of 10-4 Magazine and the Studio 10-4 Live weekly update. We will see you next Wednesday. And I did push our ATHS show coverage over till next week. I also want to talk about Ventura next week. So maybe we'll try to get Eric Hill and Mr. Dan the Man Lenz on the show, because they both covered one of those shows. Dan was down covering Ventura, the Monster Stack Shootout this weekend, and Eric was at ATHS. So We'll talk soon, guys. Keep the shiny side up. Stay safe. Stay cool this weekend. We're going to be in Merced. It's going to be a little warm. Bring lots of water, cold beers for JT. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Stay safe.